Part 3. The Empire's Edge. Chapter 20. Fire Beneath the Banner. Serving the Ottomans did not mean safety. It meant scrutiny. Iskandar was given command of a mixed force, janissaries, irregular cavalry, and frontier volunteers. Many resented him. Some openly questioned why a nameless warrior had been elevated so quickly. He answered none of them. He trained them harder. Discipline became survival. Those who endured followed him without hesitation. Those who didn't were sent away or buried. Victory followed him like a shadow. Chapter 21. The Prince Who Watched. In Edirne, Prince Mehmed, the Sultan's son, watched Iskandar closely. Mehmed was young, sharp-eyed, restless. He studied maps like scripture and history like prophecy. "You don't fight for land," the prince observed one night. "You fight for meaning." Iskandar met his gaze. "And you don't dream of ruling," he replied. "You dream of destiny." Something unspoken passed between them. Respect. Chapter 22. War Against the Beys. The Ottomans moved to absorb rebellious Anatolian beyliks. Iskandar led the vanguard. Cities surrendered without siege when his banner appeared. Others resisted and fell swiftly. He spared scholars, protected mosques, punished looters mercilessly. To some he became a symbol of justice. To others, a monster in disciplined armor. The empire expanded. So did fear of the wolf. Chapter 23. The Cost of Obedience. Orders came that Iskandar could not accept. A rebellious town accused of aiding Byzantines was to be destroyed entirely. Men, women, children. Iskandar refused. The imperial order bore the Sultan's seal. Disobedience meant death. Iskandar chose a third path. He evacuated the civilians secretly, then allowed the army to burn an empty city. Officially, the command was fulfilled. Unofficially, Iskandar had defied the empire. Spies reported everything. Chapter 24. Judgment in Edirne. Iskandar was summoned to court. Whispers filled the halls. Some demanded his execution. Others feared civil unrest if he were removed. Sultan Murad listened silently. "You save people," Murad said at last. "And in doing so, you teach them to expect mercy." "Mercy is not weakness," Iskandar replied. "Injustice is." Silence stretched. Then Murad laughed softly. "Go," he said. "But remember, empires forgive only what they control." Chapter 25. The Woman Who Waited. Zara joined Iskandar in Edirne. Marriage followed quietly. No celebration, no courtly spectacle. She grounded him. When Iskandar doubted, she reminded him of faith. When he hardened, she reminded him of humanity. Yet even she sensed the storm ahead. "You stand between princes and crowns," she warned. No man survives that easily. Chapter 26. The Fall of Murad. Murad grew ill. Courtiers circled like vultures. Power shifted before death arrived. When Murad died, the empire trembled. Mehmed ascended the throne. Young, brilliant, dangerous, the wolf now served a lion. Chapter 27. A Dream Named Constantinople. Mehmed summoned Iskandar alone. "I will take Constantinople," the Sultan declared. Iskandar studied the maps, the walls, the sea, the impossible challenge. Many had tried. All had failed. Empires are born from impossible acts, Iskandar said slowly. But they are paid for in blood. Mehmed smiled. "Then help me pay the price." Chapter 28. Cannons and Faith. Preparation began. New cannons were forged, monsters of bronze. Engineers worked day and night. Scholars debated prophecies. Iskandar oversaw logistics, discipline, morale. He prayed at night. He remembered Sheikh Umar's words, "You will serve no throne until a throne kneels to you." The walls of Constantinople loomed closer with every step. Chapter 29. The siege begins. In spring, the Ottoman army surrounded the city. Bells rang in defiance. Crosses glittered atop towers. The sea closed in. Cannons roared. The earth shook. For weeks, neither side yielded. Blood fed the soil. Corpses filled trenches. Iskandar walked among the wounded, speaking little, carrying the weight of every death. This was no longer ambition. This was history being carved alive. Chapter 30. The choice that defines a man. During a night assault, Iskandar found a breach. Victory was possible, but at terrible cost. He sent word to Mehmed advising delay. Mehmed ignored it. The assault was ordered. As soldiers surged forward, Iskandar stood at the edge of destiny. Obey and become the butcher of thousands. Refuse and become a traitor. Zara's face flashed in his mind. His father's voice echoed. Iskandar raised his banner and made his choice.